Hello, my name's Michael Conneely, and I'm telling you about a special aspect of my worldwide Rune Course. There's a couple of other videos I'm doing today talking about different approaches of bringing the healing and the empowerment that the runes can offer. And this one is about bringing embodiment work into your transformation with the runes. So embodiment is where you sort of grasp a mental, physical, spiritual state and then hold yourself in a way that embodies it. Well, why would you want to do this? Okay, the reason is that each of the runes deals with a special facet of our life. And in fact, they're in a particular sequence. So the first 8 are all building one after the other on what it is to be a successful human being. The second 8 is more about transformational states through dealing with difficulties, and the third 8 joining the God realm. But let's start at the beginning. The first rune is Feu, the rune of value issues in your life. The second rune is Uruz, are you strong enough for the journey? The third rune is Thurizaz, can you defend yourself? And one of the ways of perceiving what the truth of how the rune's energy is operating now in your life, and historically right back to childhood, is to embody it. So let's look at, the second rune, Uruz, the oryx, rather like a bison, the rune of strength. And the big question is, what are the issues of strength in your life? Do you have the strength to live? Do you have the strength to achieve your incarnational life purpose, your highest essence? Do you have the strength to manifest the special spark you were born to manifest in this life? So there are various approaches. For each rune, I send you sound files presenting the rune and doing shamanic journeys or trance journeys so that you can discover the breadth and immensity of each issue. In this case, strength. And you can use artwork and you can use emotional freedom technique to achieve transformation. But what we're looking at now is embodiment. So what you would do when you're wanting to join rune work and embodiment is stand and pause and think, what are the issues of strength in my life? What comes to you? Are there any particular changes, indeed, that immediately spring to your mind? Do you need to do a little program of work, or even a big program of work, on the issue of strength? Are there particular circumstances where you just throw away your strength? Do you need to change the way you go into certain situations and tasks so that you go in strong, instead of going in cowering or dispossessed? So there's 2 steps to the embodiment work. The first is you physically embody how you feel about the strength in your life. So you move into that position and you experience yourself. And then maybe you would make notes, a little diary of what came to you, of how you were standing. You could sketch the stance you were in. You might be cowering, you might be standing magnificently tall. And then you ask yourself, well, what strength do I need? What strength have I a right to? What strength can I produce? And so then you do the second bit of embodiment work, which is to stand in that stance. And you wouldn't do this just once, you'd do it a number of times. And with each rune, you see, you send me correspondence about how you got on in your journey about the rune, how you got on in your artwork, how you got on in your embodiment work, your healing work, and so on. So, you, if you wish, can share with me your notes on how embodying strength came to you. Changes will come from this alone. Maybe the next time you go into a circumstance that wipes out your strength, it won't. You will say, aha, I sense it coming, and you hold your body differently. There are all sorts of energetic ways of building the strength in our body. And, well, you know, this crosses over into many disciplines. For example, into my Ogham course. Ogham is the alphabet of the ancient Irish Druids, linked mainly to tree energies. And in that, and in the runes, for example, you can practice drawing energies from the sky, from the land, from the sea. All sorts of things. You can draw energies, the energy of a particular rock, the different energy of a particular tree. All of these you can draw into you as you change your embodiment. So basically my rune courses are worldwide. They are very long established, 22 years. They can either be individual or they can be group. I've got a most wonderful group in Latvia at the moment, such positive group, I can't believe it. They are such an example of bringing positiveness to the sometimes very challenging issues described by some of the runes. So think, how would you embody the strong you? Be open to changes coming. So, enroll on my course as a special feature. I also look at your Western astrology and your Vedic astrology. You need both from any astrology reading, and I do this in my astrology readings and my astrology courses. Western astrology is psychodynamic. It looks at the way our psychodynamic energies will manifest. It's also evolutionary. It looks at the psychological way we will express our destiny. But Vedic astrology is awesomely powerful, vast. You couldn't study it in one lifetime, and it depicts your incarnational life purpose. I share all this with you as you go through the Runes course. So get in touch with me, and I do look forward to hearing from you.